First of all, I think it was another strong signal of coordination amongst the central banks. As you know, we work very closely together, and we have been working very closely together, and I've been part of that along with Mark Carney running up to the handover here. I think one of the important elements from our point of view was the action that the Federal Reserve took in coordination with the other central banks on the so-called swap lines, and that's important because you saw some pretty big dislocations in financial markets last week, and particularly in the dollar financial markets, which of course are global by nature. So the fact that the Fed is now, and with the other central banks, has extended the swap lines, we can provide essentially 3-month dollar money is a step forward, and obviously now we're going to see how that works its way through the markets today and in the coming days to see what the effect is. But I would emphasise the sort of strong coordination amongst central banks. First of all, of course, is how long COVID itself is going to go on for. Obviously, that's not something that as a central bank we have an expertise in. We're working very closely. We're working closely with epidemiologists to understand that. That will obviously have an effect on the economy, no question about that. Second part, which we emphasised last week, which we are very keen also to ensure doesn't happen, is that the economic effects that materialise during the period of COVID then get extended onwards by virtue of effectively the damage that's done to the economy, and that's something that we want to minimise and stop. And that's why you saw prompt action last week. That's why you will see prompt action again when we need to take it. You can be assured, the public can be assured of that. I had have a whole set of objectives as governor. We've got very big things going on. Obviously, we're going to have a new relationship with the European Union. We've got very important issues in the world of financial technology and how the system adapts to that and how the Bank of England adapts to it, frankly. I've also got important objectives to the Bank of England as an institution. We're a public institution. We serve the people of this country. As I said at the Treasury Select Committee recently, one of the things we need to address is our presence in the country as a whole, because that's one of the ways in which we serve the country as a whole. Of course, in the initial period, obviously it's going to be very, very focused on the response to COVID. That's the key thing at the moment, and we need to get through that period. We've got some important objectives after that.